The Wolves are in uncharted territory, down 2-0 facing adversity they haven't felt before, and now they're on the road in hostile territory. The Oklahoma City Thunder have stormed ahead, taking the first 2 games, and the pressure has never been higher. But this is where true competitors show their mettle. CJ Green and the Timberwolves have faced tough battles before, and they know it's not over yet. The journey to the top was never meant to be easy. It's about resilience, heart, and finding a way when all odds seem stacked against you. Game 3 is their chance to respond, to silence the crowd, and to remind everyone that the Wolves belong here. CJ knows his team needs a spark, and he's ready to answer the call.
Yes, so we are back, and we have a bit of an update. You guys might be a little bit confused, but this is going to be Game 3. Now, Game 2, I accidentally had a corrupted file. The game did not come out the way I wanted to, but I'm going to show you some highlights from Game 2 and let you guys know how we are going, how this series is going. This is going to be Game 3 in OKC. We lost Game 1 to the Thunder, and we were back at home for Game number 2. And man, as you guys can see, the quality is... I don't even know what to say, but we actually started this game out okay. But man, Shea was just an absolute animal. I mean, CJ definitely tried in this game. We all tried. But, I mean, Shea is just the answer at the moment. My man's is the answer. And today, we have Game 3. After, you guys can see, look how close this game was. Both teams were definitely bringing it. Rudy Gobert and CJ cooking up at this last moment. But OKC had the answers in game number 2. Even though CJ did have 27, we went close to 29 points. Anthony Towns for 3. But OKC were too good, so we're going to Oklahoma City. I sound like Mike Tyson. Oklahoma City Thunder. And we are all at sea. We're down 0-2. We have an opportunity here in OKC to make a name for ourselves after that disappointing loss in games 1 and 2. Man, this is so different to the San Antonio series. They have absolute ballers. I mean, Shea is just too much. My man's is too much. He absolutely took it to us in game number 2. We had 27 and 10. But our man Shea put on an absolute clinic. My man's had 48 points. 48 points, 4 rebounds. CJ had 27. It is game number 3 here from OKC. We have an opportunity to bounce back. We lose this game, and it's probably series over. Not a lot of teams have ever come back from 3-0 down. But we've got an opportunity today, and we can see if we can right some wrongs and get the job done. Our story is not written. It's not finished. I mean, it could end in this series, but it's not finished. As you guys know, CJ Green, how we have not won a MyCAREER NBA championship the whole time we've done NBA 2K. So we have an opportunity today to right some wrongs. CJ Green, Anthony Edwards, we have now inserted Naz Reid into the starting 5. I thought putting Naz in there is going to give us that best opportunity to win the game. And we're underway here from OKC. This is a very hostile place to play. It's very tough to play, but Anthony Towns for 3. Can't get it to go. Like I said, OKC is so tough to play. And look at them running. J-Dub Williams puts it in. 2 plays nothing. Shea coming off a 48-point game. Goes inside with the left hand. He is just trouble. But normally I would switch the defender. I want it. I want that matchup. Anthony Edwards off a pin down. Gets it to go. It trickles in. Man, did we need that. And we just need to keep on moving now. CJ open for 3. Didn't time it, but we hit it. 3 points and an assist for CJ. And we're starting to feel okay. Naz, have my babies read. Launching for 3. Come on. 8 plays 4. Shea working inside. Man, look at the finish. I mean, what am I meant to do in that situation? My man is he's just a killer. He is a straight killer. Lou Dort knocks a 3 down. OKC lead by 2. Rudy Gobert and CJ. CJ floating it in. So, I mean, one thing that I have really discovered and one thing that I need to understand is we need to go straight back at Shea. We can't allow the man to get off and just dominate us. Naz Reid setting the screen. CJ, wide open. Drills it. You better step up, Chet. I don't know why Chet is not stepping up. 1 point lead as Isaiah Joe bottles the 3. And it's a 2-point lead for OKC. And man, they just love shooting the 3. AC Caruso to Isaiah Joe. And he's got it. It's a 5-point lead. trying to work here. Kick it to the corner. Back to CJ. Getting Caruso in the air. CJ walking to the rim. Chet Holmgren was late. Don't be late and meet me at the rim. CJ floating inside over Chet. Man, we needed that. Man, we needed that. Shea turning, firing, can't get it to go. CJ off to the races here. Shea backing back. Here is CJ Green. Nothing opening at the minute. Carlton Towns going to set that screen. CJ kicks it back to Carlton Towns. This is good ball movement. Green's open. And Green's got another. 14 points now for CJ. We are all tied up at 32. 3 minutes to go on the second. Shea over Anthony Edwards and CJ Green. 14 points, 2 assists for CJ. And we just don't have an answer for this man. I mean, he missed this time, which gives us an opportunity to leak out. And I tell you what, it is almost showtime. Throw the lob. CJ with a beautiful lob. And we're hyped, man. We are hyped. We are all tied up. We need to win this game. Shea goes backdoor. CJ, why are we jumping? Why are we jumping? Shouldn't be jumping in those situations. And that is going to do us for the first half. We trail OKC by 1. It could be worse. It could be better. I mean, CJ has started getting going offensively. We just need to be way better than we were right now. Second half coming up from OKC. A must win for us. A must win for the team. And man, I tell you what, it's a must win for this series. 44-43. Here is CJ Green. Shea going to get the screen. He gets hit by the screen. CJ kicks it to Cat. Cat gets AC in the air. Step back, pull up. Anthony Towns. That's a huge shot in the grand scheme of things. Here is Caruso though. Spinning. Gives it to Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren overthrows it down. Man, sometimes I'm thinking maybe I should keep Rudy Gobert in the starting 5 because, man, he just hammers it down. Jay Williams, he puts it in. It's a 5-point lead for the Thunder, and they're starting to get moving here, but CJ almost comes up with the steal, and Chet Holmgren bottles the 3. Man, they just make us pay. I mean, if you overcommit, if you don't allow them to get moving, things will happen. Now, CJ almost turned it over here, got the ball back and put it in. We have to do everything in our power to win this game, man. We turned it over. We made up for it. We got the steal, and we put it in. It's time to go. It's time to go now. Anthony Towns working, going inside. Where is the foul? Shea gets all the calls, and we cannot get the foul, man. It does not make sense. Does not make sense. Shea inside, gets it to go. 55 plays 51. I mean, I'll tell you what, we've got some absolute big-time bench players because we lead by 4. It's the final quarter, and it's up to CJ Green. It is up to CJ to take a hold of this game. We've got 18 in the game. Let's start, and let's start right now. As you can see, man, we've got an opportunity, a big opportunity, and it already starts off with a block from Anthony Towns, and CJ gets off to the races. CJ working inside, hanging and hitting. Perfect start to the 4th quarter. 6-point lead for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 63 plays 57. What am I saying? CJ coming up with another steal. We're off to the races. Anthony Edwards to Green. Here come the Wolves. Man, we play a bit of defense, and look what happens. We get off to the races, we hammer down, and we've got a big opportunity to close this game out. 57-65. OKC struggling. That is a miss, but they get the rebound. They will not go away. 59-65. CJ's working in the corner. Back to Green. Green for 3. CJ Green knocking down a huge 3. 25-4-1. We're not done. Here is CJ again, giving it over to Naz. CJ for another. It's time to heat up. CJ Green, we lead by 12. Isaiah Joe, he knocks it down. They are not going to go away. We've got to finish this team off. 28-4 for CJ. We're getting some life back in this series. Here goes Green. Green lob into Cat. That could almost be the dagger. 5 minutes to go. Here go the Thunder, though. They're not going to go down without a fight. They miss. And we get off to the races here. Anthony Edwards over to CJ. CJ to Naz. Naz to McDaniels. This would be huge. He hits it. That could almost do it. A massive run for the Wolves. 28-5 for CJ. Now, like I said, this team wasn't going to go away. We had to make sure we got the job done. But my God, what a run. I mean, it could almost be the game-winning run. Anthony Edwards pulling up. He's got it. That's big. It's an 11-point game. We've got an opportunity to close this team right now. An opportunity to close the game. Get one back. CJ working. CJ hammering. That could almost do it. It's a 9-point lead. Off to the races we go again. CJ to Cat. Cat to Ant for the dagger. And we're going to get the dub in game number 3. After losing games 1 and 2, we respond. We needed to. McDaniels knocks this one down. Don't know how, but he did. We respond when we needed to. And we're going back to OKC. Down 2-1. We've got an opportunity to tie this series up, get home court back, go back home, right some wrongs, and keep this series going. Big time win for CJ and the Wolves. We needed it. We go to game number 4 with a chance to tie the series and make it interesting. Make this OKC team a bit worried. Stay blessed. I'll see you in the next one.